Boom! Welcome to Flying Can Ranch in Cedar. Wow, get my hair combed. Cedar Creek, Lake, Texas. I'm going to mention when I did a review on a old Crossman. I believe that was a 101. One of my viewers, and I couldn't remember his name. His name was Chester Bennett, and he sent me a wealth of information. I guess he got it from a thing called the Blue Book of Air Guns, which I've ordered a copy of. I think it's the 16th edition or 11th, I don't remember. So I did want to mention his name because he gave me just a ton of information. I'm going to talking for a minute till this little monkey gets by. He's racing around a little four-wheeler, kind of active neighborhood. But anyway, he sent me a wealth of information on that particular gun, and it was really fantastic. And Mr. Bennett, I want to thank you very much. And I'm going to get the book, but I really appreciate you reaching out to me. So today, I promised that I would try to get a review on this. And the odd thing was that I was on, like, everywhere I looked, I couldn't find a video about it or this or that, and looked it up. I got a whole chart from Benjamin Air Guns, couldn't find it on that, but I did find some information. So what we have here is a Benjamin 77 rocket, aka model 267, and that is embedded right back here. I doubt you'll be able to see that in the video. So the marking is back here. So if you get involved with these or confused, always look on this back piece and you'll find the actual model number. So this particular one, if I remember right, was made in St. Louis. So let's get down to digs and dirties about it. It is a 177 caliber. Unlike the 150, it has a little hatch that comes back and you push for it, it loads. You actually have to cock it with this, and we'll get down to that in a second. This does take an 8-gram CO2 cartridge, so they don't last a long time, but they are kind of interesting. I want to find out where this wasp lives, and I'm going to do in his nest. I swear he comes up here every time I'm out here. At any rate, I'm going to say the overall length is about 9.5 inches. The barrel length is going to be about 5 3/4 inches, and the overall weight is probably around 250, 3 pounds. These things are heavy. Now, I did discover this thing was probably made somewhere around 1958. I'm trying to narrow that down. If I find that information, I'll let you know. So let's walk around it. This one does have the plastic grips, which really I kind of figured would put it, you know, I knew it wasn't like in the 40s or something. It was very uncommon at that time, more the wood grips. Now these could have interchanged, I don't think so. It's got the logos and everything on it. And you do have a little cross bolt safety. This is very common in air guns. The rear sight, I think it's got a little screw, you can turn it. Elevation, don't see really much on windage. And a little blade sight here on the front. Your CO2 will go on here, nose down. Now this is one of those ones we've talked about before, that if you grab this and turn it out and pull it, whoops, I've already done it. Okay, here we go. We'll get a 1 click. That's your first power setting. That'll be your lower setting. And then your second click will be your higher setting. We'll be doing the shooter review in the higher setting. So give me just 1 second. 1 second. I'm going to shoot this little guy. He knows it now. He's going to run around and hide on me. All right, we'll set that right here. I want to blast this little booger. So it does have the 2-click power setting, and where's the active little booger? I want to get out of here. Sorry about that. An obsession. Not really afraid of him. I just don't want him around. So, but this one seems to be in very, very good condition. The bluing is still very much intact. Of course, the lower part is die cast. I don't remember having any leaks. I'm going to go ahead and upload this video, and as it's uploading, I'm going to do some practice with it, try to remember how it shoots, so I can get you a halfway decent shooting review. I'm probably going to run some H&Ns out of it, see what happens. If I remember right, these things are pretty loud. So I've had this for a while. I told you I've got a bunch of things I want to cover, and some more things coming. But that's what you got right there. And these are very well made. It looks like this barrel is sort of welded, you know, soldered into that lower piece. So rebuilding with these might be kind of tricky. Then again, maybe not. Pump ups are a little bit harder that way, but I wanted to show that to you. Good collection piece, and I don't think it was able to punch a hole in a metal can. I'll set one out there and find out as I'm playing, but it hits hard. You know, it hits pretty solid. So I wanted to share that with you. I tried to promise you that I'd try to get out, you know, 2 different reviews this weekend. Rain went away, a little muggy out. Kind of wanted to ride my bike earlier, but it got windy and I was out of heck with it, and actually fell asleep in a recliner for a while. And so there you go, which I'd pass that along. I can't think of anything outstanding. I'm glad it's cloudy, because when it's real sunshiny or you get in a lower light condition, it's very hard to find that blade up there. I almost put a little white out on it, but I didn't. But we're going to try it out, see how it works out. Very stout. This, like I said, given its age, I had it oiled up and really cleaned up, but I wanted to throw this out or get it to you. But with its age, it's in very, very good condition. And we'll put a CO2 in it later, give it a few rounds. I'll use a flat target, hit a few cans, see what happens with it. So I want to get that out to you. Thanks for you know, tuning in, subscribing. Again, thanks Chester Bennett for all that great information you gave me. And I really appreciate all you guys that have, you know, asked me questions. I've got a guy that wants me to talk about how to zero in a scope and just all kinds of stuff. So I'm trying to get to each and every one as time goes on. You know, things are so hectic lately, but I think when it cools down, it'll level up, and then I can really get back to business. So that's how we do it at the Flying Can Ranch. Again, I appreciate everybody, and we will see you in a little bit.